Close your eyes. Now step back in time, 300,000 years ago. The night is not quiet, it is alive. Wolves howl in the distance. The wind cuts against your skin like blades. Your tribe huddles close, bodies trembling, breaths turning to mist in the freezing air. Every shadow feels like a predator waiting to strike. You are tired. You are hungry. And in this darkness, you are helpless. But then, a glow. Not from the stars above, not from the pale moon, from something far rarer, something alive, something sacred, fire. It dances, it crackles, it breathes. It is warmth against the cold, light against the night, courage against fear. This was not just survival. This was wealth, the first crown of power humanity ever wore. And those who held fire in their hands ruled over those who did not. Chapter 1. The Birth of Fire. Scientists believe humans began controlling fire nearly 1 million years ago. Think about that. Civilization is only 6,000 years old. But fire? Fire is our true inheritance. Archaeologists found charred bones and burnt tools in Wonderwerk Cave, South Africa. Proof that ancient humans not only discovered fire, but carried it, guarded it, and kept it alive for generations. Imagine the responsibility. One ember, glowing inside ash, could mean the difference between life and death. Lose it, and your tribe starves. Keep it, and your tribe thrives. That ember was the world's first luxury asset. Chapter 2. Fire as the Stone Age's Gold. Today we value gold, oil, real estate. Back then, it was fire. The tribe that had fire could cook food, making it safer and tastier. They could harden wooden spears in flame, creating sharper weapons. They could travel at night, using torches to guide them. Other tribes without fire? They lived in darkness. They ate raw meat, filled with parasites. They froze in winter. They feared the predators that fire drove away. Owning fire was like owning the world's only bank. Every visitor, every neighbor, every rival came to you with tribute, just to borrow a flame. It wasn't survival, it was status. Chapter 3. The Fire Keepers. Who were the wealthiest people of the Stone Age? Not the strongest hunters, not the fiercest warriors, but the fire keepers. These were individuals entrusted to guard the sacred flame. They never slept at the same time. They sheltered coals in clay, wrapped them in bark, and carried them across mountains. To be a firekeeper was to be a billionaire of your era, because the tribe's survival and power rested in your hands. Fire wasn't just technology, it was a trust fund, a vault. And like today's tycoons, those who kept it shaped history. Chapter 4. Fire as Luxury. Imagine tasting roasted meat for the very first time. To us, it's normal, but to our ancestors, it was a feast unlike anything before. The flavor, the safety, the strength it gave their bodies. Cooking released nutrients that raw food never could, fueling brain growth, fueling intelligence, fueling the birth of civilization. Fire wasn't just warmth, it was wealth. The kind of wealth that multiplies, the way oil fueled empires in the modern age. Chapter 5. Myths of Fire. Every great culture treated fire as divine. The Greeks told of Prometheus, punished for gifting fire to mortals. His crime? Giving humanity its first luxury, a power reserved for gods. In India, fire was Agni, a god of sacrifice, carrying prayers to the heavens. In Rome, the sacred flame of Vesta was guarded by priestesses. If it died, Rome itself was believed to fall. Among Native American tribes, fire was life. The Cherokee spoke of Grandmother Spider, who stole fire from the sun and gifted it to humanity. These stories weren't myths, they were economic truths. Fire wasn't ordinary, it was the currency of survival. Chapter 6. Fire and Power. Think like a billionaire. What happens when you own something everyone needs, but only you control? That was fire. It gave humans the power to colonize the coldest lands. It gave armies the edge in war. Torches, flaming arrows, molten metal. It gave rulers prestige, feasts lit by fire, rituals powered by flame. The kings of fire were the kings of the world. And just as today's tycoons monopolize oil, steel, or data, the firekeepers monopolized survival. Chapter 7. Fire versus modern luxury. Now compare. Today, billionaires own yachts worth $500 million. They own skyscrapers, jets, digital empires. But imagine placing one of them in the Ice Age. Their wealth would mean nothing. The only thing that mattered was fire. What is a Bugatti in the snow? What is a diamond necklace when your tribe is starving? What is crypto? Without heat, without light, without survival. Luxury has always followed one law. The true rich are those who control what others need most. Yesterday, it was fire. Today, it is energy, data, and power. Chapter 8. The Global Flame. Fire wasn't just survival. It was civilization. In China, fire was tied to emperors and dynasties. In Egypt, priests used fire in sacred rituals, linking it to gods and eternity. In Mesoamerica, the Aztecs lit a new fire every 52 years, symbolizing the rebirth of the world. Everywhere fire spread, wealth followed. Pottery, metalwork, glass, luxury items that only fire could create. Even the first perfumes and incense, the luxuries of kings, were born in flames. Without fire, there would be no gold jewelry, no silk weaving, no bronze weapons. It was the foundation of luxury itself. Chapter 9. What if fire was lost? Now imagine losing it. Some tribes did. A rainstorm drowned their embers. Rivals stole their torches. Without fire, they faded into history. Forgotten. Erased. It's no different today. Lose electricity, lose energy, lose control, and an empire can collapse overnight. Fire was humanity's first lesson in wealth. Whoever controls the flame controls the future. So next time you see a candle flicker or a fireplace glow, remember, you're looking at the world's first luxury. Before diamonds, before silk, before palaces, there was fire. It was the crown of survival, the throne of power, the first billionaire's toy. Fire. The luxury that made humans powerful.